What's the worst film you've ever seen in your entire life? Times that by 1,000,000 and you get exactly 36 seconds of what the new Ghostbusters with women is like. Ghostbusters 2016 was awful. All because it stars women. And it makes men look stupid and terrible and evil. Like I spit on your grave. Fuck women. I don't need this propaganda horse shit from the feminazis coming in and murdering film as we know it. Don't let them trick you into seeing this fucking horror show of a movie. They're trying to get our balls. I mean, just stop, women. Stop with your terrifying messages in movies. I'm only a man. I can only comprehend so much. You're raping my child! But without doubt, putting it at the #1 spot of the worst of the year films list. It will also be on my best. Because women are hot. And I'm a misogynist pig. Give me your best shot. Right here. Right here. Right. Right there. Just do it. Just hit me. Hit me! Seriously. Ghostbusters 2016 was fine. It was okay at best. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. It was somewhere in the middle. No side looks good in this particular argument. Both are beyond a doubt ridiculous in their own rights. The misogynist claims on one side and the feminazi propaganda on the other are just... Because of all of this, it's going to go down as one of the most controversial films of all time. Because of stupidity. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't a bunch of misogynist assholes that are bad-mouthing and trash-talking this film because it stars women. There are totally assholes that are out there that are doing that. But that's not everyone that doesn't like this movie or doesn't think that it looks good from the trailers. And no, this is not feminazi propaganda to force women down our throats into female leads and movie. I don't even know where that side comes from. And please drop the rape my childhood act. No. This is not going to rape your childhood. If Ghostbusters 2 didn't rape your childhood, this won't either, okay? Calm down. Calm down. It's okay. Someone will get you to your little nappy bedtime soon, okay? It's okay. In terms of the actual film itself and putting aside all the ridiculousness surrounding this, overall I thought the movie was alright. It wasn't all that funny. I didn't find it that fun. I mean, it was fine for the most part. There wasn't anything that really pissed me off. Of the 4 female leads, I would honestly say that Leslie Jones was the best of them. I thought that Leslie Jones from the trailers was going to be my least favorite of the whole film, but actually turned out to be quite funny. Made me laugh a number of times. I thought from the trailers that she'd just be
Okay, so I don't know if it was a race thing or a lady thing, but I'm mad as hell. Really? Oh, hell no, the devil is a liar! Get out of my friend, Ghost! The power of pain compels you! Ow!
But she turns in a genuinely funny performance. Not to say that the rest of the cast is bad by any means, it's just that a lot of them are subject to linorama syndrome, and that's kind of why this film sort of isn't so great. Because they don't know when to just stop filming, when to cut. They'll just keep going. They'll start with let's say like a shit joke, and they'll just keep going back and forth with, I didn't shit myself, oh, I can't believe you soiled yourself, and they'll just keep going on with that. Or they'll start with a quick Patrick Swayze joke and then go basically down his filmography, just filling in the gap with a joke and another joke and another joke. If they had just done their quick Ghost reference, that would have been fine, that would have been funny enough. But then they go down the line with Dirty Dancing and Roadhouse and Point Break. The movie is totally a retread of the first film. Without a doubt it is. It is beat by beat the first movie again. Oh, I knew exactly where it was going without a doubt because I've seen the first movie, and beyond that, I've seen the trailers that give away the entirety of the movie. Another standout I'd say would be... Pause. Kate McKinnon. Honestly, I had to warm up to her a bit because she was rubbing me the wrong way in the first act or two. It wasn't really till the third act I was starting to laugh at what she had to do, except for this funny dance that she does with a torch and set shit on fire. The only reason I laughed at that was because she was listening to music that I would be listening to and dancing how I would be dancing, so pretty awful, and causing stupid shit to happen that I would probably have also done. And also, I'm attracted to her, to be quite honest. I know, misogynist pig comments come on in, but she's pretty. Chris Hemsworth made me laugh my ass off, and that's because he's the man of the movie. My least favorites of the four main Ghostbusters, you know, female leads, Kristen Wiig was probably my least favorite. Her and Melissa McCarthy, because they did a lot of the line-orama throughout the entire movie. They did a lot of the shit and piss jokes.
That stuff went everywhere, by the way, in every crack. Very hard to wash off.
In the next movie, I'm sure there will probably be a next movie. In the next movie, I hope that they know to cut their shtick down. My least favorite part about the whole movie was the villain. He sucked. Not funny, not entertaining, not played all that great, and he definitely wasn't intimidating by any means. Another part that I liked, Slimer driving around in the Ecto-1 mobile with his girlfriend that looks exactly like him, but with like a blonde sort of 60s styled wig. Driving around with his ghost buddies in the back and just being ridiculous. That was pretty funny. That made me laugh. Another reason this movie suffers, though, that does bring me to another point, the cameos. Aside from Slimer, they put in everyone else from the first movie. You got the original secretary, you got Bill Murray, you got Ernie Hudson and Dan Aykroyd, and Dan Aykroyd did not give a shit. His only reason for being in this movie, so he could say, I ain't afraid no ghost, drives the fuck off, never seen again, wasn't even seen before then. Bill Murray, murdered by the Ghostbusters in this movie. I say what you want, he was murdered by the Ghostbusters in this movie. They are terrible at their job. They really are. The reason that Bill Murray dies is because one of them is pretty much insecure and wanted to show this non-believer that ghosts exist. The non-believer scientist, I believe, doctor, whatever. He's not playing he's not playing Peter Venkman again. He's playing another character. But yeah, they wanted to pretty much hush him up. So they did by letting a ghost out, which immediately throws him out a window. Dead. Overall, I thought the movie was fine. It was okay. It made me chuckle here and there. I wasn't laugh out loud loving it, nor was I hating it. I don't think it deserves any hate or really all that much love, but if you like this movie, that's totally fine. I can totally understand that and even get behind it. For me, I'll stick with the original, quite honestly. I know that's a fucking cliche to say, oh, you just like it because it's the original. It was a part of my childhood, so I will give you that. I do have a big sense of nostalgia for it. They're fun movies to me, and the first one has a real sense of danger and atmosphere, like it is a real horror film. Just so happens that these funny guys happen to walk into a horror film. It's like William Friedkin hired a bunch of comedians on the set of a new Exorcist movie. That's kind of what it is. It's funny. It's really funny, but there are times where it's straight up creepy. I mean, there are some creepy, terrifying moments and gorgeous moments with like you know, that whole sequence when all the ghosts are being freed and the song Magic is playing, and it's full of atmosphere and it is awesome. Oh, that brings me to the effects work, comparing and contrasting. Yeah, the first film is great in terms of its effects, but there are some that are I love the movie. It doesn't hold up as well. The effects in this I thought were actually pretty good. They were decent. I thought they did a pretty good job at blending some practical makeup effects along with some CGI as well. I thought that it worked pretty well. You can tell that they put people in some costumes and makeup and stuff like that and surrounded them with like that really kind of interesting neon glow. It looked good. It did. I was honestly happy to see that. And there were some full-on CGI characters, I believe, like with Slimer and the Ghostbusters logo monster, I'm pretty sure. But those looked really solid, honestly. They did a good job. But yeah, if you check it out, I'm sure you won't be mad unless you hate women. And I'm sure you will be fucking livid. But if you're a normal person, you'll like it just fine. You won't hate it, you probably won't love it, but you'll like it. Alright, this is my thoughts on Ghostbusters 2016.